Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This one is going to be from a trip I took with one of my friends. We went up to Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, ended up going down to Rhode Island and Connecticut just for the night really, and then kind of went back up to Maine to catch a sunrise up there. Went to a couple more places in Maine and then went down to a couple different waterfalls in eastern Pennsylvania. But these first couple stills you're going to see are actually from Vermont. We went up there to a specific location that I wanted to see. It didn't quite work out, but we came across this awesome little covered bridge. Combine that with a nice foggy morning. It was actually a pretty pleasant surprise and made the trip up there worthwhile regardless. And then it's going to go into a little time lapse going through the mountains in New Hampshire. We stopped at a waterfall along the way. It was pretty fantastic. And then there's some more time lapse going across Maine. And then we got to the Portland Head Light. It's one of the most iconic views in America. Literally every time I'm in Maine, I try to swing by there. It just never gets old. But yeah, so these first couple shots, they're going to be from Vermont, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks. Okay, so after after we went down to Providence and Hartford, we headed back up to Portland. Really the only reason we went down there is because after we finished checking out Portland Head for the night, we went and got some dinner, had some time to kill. I didn't really want to just be spending, you know, a ton of time there in Portland, so we went down to Providence and Hartford, really just to check off a couple states for my friend because she had never been down there. So we went down there, crossed those states off, and actually headed straight back up to Portland that night. We got back into Portland right around 5:30-ish. We slept for about an hour and a half, and then just headed out towards the coast. I mean, Portland Head, ocean, sunrise, like that was something I did not want to miss. I mean, who knows how many chances I'm gonna have to get out there and see that. So I made sure, even with a little amount of sleep, you know, that was something that I was definitely going to hit. And it was absolutely worth it, as you're about to see in some of the video and picture I got from there. Alright, so from Portland Sunrise, we decided to head inland a little bit. Went up to this pretty cool place. It's called Moxie Falls. It was kind of raining a little bit, so we didn't get to do too much exploring, but it was still a pretty cool place to see. Pretty cool little hike, beautiful waterfall, definitely worth the trip. And from there we went to this place that I found on the map that looked pretty cool. It was called Height of Land, and it turned out to be really nice. And so that's these next couple parts for you. Alright, so from there we started kind of making our way back towards Ohio a little bit. There was a couple places that I'd been before, but I kind of wanted to check out again. So we drove through the night, stopped for maybe a couple hours, because if we had driven straight through, we were going to get there before sunrise. Kind of counterproductive, so we decided to just stop and get a couple more hours of sleep. But then we went to this place on the eastern Pennsylvania, pretty close to New Jersey, really. It's a nice little area. It's got multiple waterfalls there. We only ended up going to one. It's called Raymond Skill Falls. Turned out to be pretty amazing. I was able to do a little more hiking this time than I was able to do last time due to snow in the area. But it turned out pretty great, so these next couple videos and stills will be from there. because I'm still new to this whole video making process, I don't really explain things while I'm doing them. I just kind of record the video, something I gotta work on. But until then, you get to deal with me explaining every little thing while it happens. So the next part of this video, I decided to hike down into the valley to try to get a view from the bottom, looking up at the fall that we just looked at from the side flowing over the edge. And so this next part is my little trip down into there. So, as I just mentioned a little bit ago, I'm still pretty new and quite frankly kind of bad at this whole video thing. So, allow me to explain the quick transition again. So after Raymondskill Falls, we went west a little bit into Pennsylvania. We went to this park in Scranton, and it was kind of a pretty quick little hike, really, just to get down to the waterfall. But once you're down there, the view is just amazing. So this next clip and subsequent pictures are from that park in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this video. My goal for this year is to actually put out at least one video each month. So hopefully as I progress, I'll get a little better about making these videos, try to be a little more involved in storytelling so that they just make more sense and they come off a little better. But in the meantime, I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching the videos. I hope you liked it. If you did, go ahead and hit me with a like down there, maybe throw a comment. I look forward to hearing from you guys, but regardless, I appreciate whoever stuck around and watched the video, and I'll see you next time.